Okay, guys, so today we're going to be taking the physical Easy 8 Thouser into the Legendary Goku event. Judging from his passive, he doesn't really look like he's that good, but I figured we'd take him in, see how good he kind of fares up, see if he can even really tank the super attacks just from the normal Legendary Goku event. And yeah, so let's look at how I have this guy built. So I have him 20 additional because he is raising attack on super attack. It's only for one turn, but you know, the only way you can get any effect from that or any use of that is by him doing additionals, which he does have built-in additionals if there's a cooler on the rotation. So I guess I could see you going crit just because he has built-in additionals, but I really value him like quadruple supering because that's really when he's going to be doing high attack stats and crazy damage. So so I personally went full additional. I actually didn't give him any crit, which I probably should have given him 3 crit at least, but I did want to utilize giving him some dodge too, because obviously this guy is not very good defensively from his passive at least. I mean, we'll see what he looks like in a second. But yeah, so I wanted to give him a little bit of dodge just so he can tank some attacks. Maybe if I bring him in like Cell Max or something if I have to, he could just get that lucky 8 dodge off. So yeah, I have a 200 HP and a 2 dodge equip on him. I could give him some defense, like a level 3 dodge and 600 defense, and then maybe some additional for the silver equip, but I don't really want to waste them on this unit because, like, again, this guy does not look that crazy from his passive. And as far as his links go, I have them a little bit above level 5 links, but not quite level 10. So, so yeah, but it doesn't really matter. We're not really going to be getting any of his links active in this video, except for, like, maybe Shocking Speed, Cold Judgment, Brainiacs, and Fierce Battle. We might get Loyalty active too, but other than that, his links are really bad, so I don't really think we're going to be getting a lot of them activated. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to talk about him, and now we just hop in and see what he actually does. So he does get 40% attack and defense per Terrifying Conquerors ally on the team, and I do have obviously a full Terrifying Conquerors team. He is only on a 170% leader skill. He doesn't have a 200% lead, so he could be looking a lot better in the future once he gets one. But for now, I don't really think there's a better team than this one for him. He probably just works best on this team. So yeah, we should probably one turn this with the cooler. We did get the Thouser in the 3rd slot, or the yeah, basically in the 3rd slot, in the 7th slot, I guess. So unfortunately, we won't be able to see what he's looking like until the turn after this one, which is, you know, knowing my luck, just how it goes. But it's all right. We're gonna get him with a little bit of support on his rotation. So yeah, I'm gonna run a rotation of the Tech Cooler and the STR Cooler. Even though they don't share any links, they both stack, so I want to make sure they're on a rotation, just stacking, just to get that a high defensive stat. So yeah, but like I said again, most of his links are not going to be getting activated in this video. There's a lot of support on this team though, so he is going to be looking a little artificially bumped. But keep in mind, I do have him rainbowed, so you know, if you have him 55% or 69%, you know, don't expect him to be looking like this, because like I said, he's rainbowed. He has somewhat high links and he has a lot of support. So first rotation right here, we have just Fierce Battle active, and we have 50% support, and we are looking at 204k defense. Yeah, that sucks because he's getting nothing else. He has a 30% chance to dodge and a 30% chance to guard because we're facing a Goku, but I'm going to admit, there's not really that many enemies that have a Goku enemy. There's obviously the Legendary Goku event and the Legendary, the GT Legendary Goku event, and then there's some Super Battle Road stages, and I think that's it. Unfortunately, most of the game right now is covered in Extreme Class enemies, at least the hard events are, so this guy really isn't going to have any utility there. And not only that, but when he does get this portion of his passive activated, it's only a 30% chance for it to actually proc. So I don't really think it's that good. Maybe if they made both of them a high chance, that could have been useful, because then if you're fighting a Goku enemy, you're more than likely to get guard and some dodges off. And, you know, I mean, 200k defense with guard, it would not be bad by any means, but I doubt we'll get it here. So yeah, 200k defense with no other tech, really bad. Really, really bad. He does have a chance to launch 4 super attacks right here, because there's a cooler on the rotation. So I guess offensively he could be alright. We were at a 3.5 million attack stat right there. We missed that one. Can we get the 3rd one? Did. 3.5 again. And if we get the hidden potential one, it would be a little more than 3.5. And that's not bad considering, I mean, you know, that's not horrible. He is lowering attack and defense on all, okay, the 8 dodge. He is lowering attack and defense on his super attack. So if you get 4 super attacks off and the enemy's attack can be lowered, you won't really need to worry about him, even if he's only at like 200k defense. If you lower their attack 4 times, you'll be all right. You know, I think you'll be able to tank even a super attack. But that's the issue, is that you won't really be, you wouldn't really be getting all those super attacks off all the time, because not only do you need a cooler to get the 2 guaranteed additionals, but even if you have a cooler, those 2 guaranteed additionals only have a 30% chance to proc. So just a really wonky unit. I think that they designed him absolutely horribly. I think a way to fix him is make him a Terrifying Conqueror support, whether it's key and 30% attack and defense, like 3 key, 30% attack and defense, or even 40% attack and defense, and then bump up the chance to dodge to 50%, and bump up the I guess maybe the guard chance to 50%. I doubt they would want to do that though. Because most units they're really scared to do anything with guard lately. They've been giving it an HP restriction because they don't want to just give unconditional guard. They like doing stuff with it because Tech Ultimate Gohan proved to us that guard is a little too OP. That's just completely unconditional. So we're at 200k defense right here, 204 to be exact. We still only have Fierce Battle active, but I do believe we have a little bit more support because this guy is giving. Ooh, no, he's only giving Wicked Bloodline. So I shouldn't have actually brought him. That is my fault. But he is going to increase his stats because of his super attack effect. Increases defense and attack from extreme class enemies. And obviously this guy's an extreme class enemy. So as long as we don't get like super okay, well, whatever. We're still going to live. This guy doesn't hit too hard. Oh yeah, 100k. That's not that bad. I was expecting to take like 400k right there. I don't know why. I think I've gotten accustomed to the new meta of Dokkan, I should say. So the double super is really good. So our attack stat is, we have an extra 60% attack and defense right here. And it only jumps up to 3.6 in contrast to his 3.5 in the previous rotation. I don't really think that's that good. I'm going to be honest. We are still lowering attack and defense. But lowering defense doesn't really have much utility in this game. Doesn't really do much unless you're massively lowering defense. Then you'll really see the difference. But I think lowering attack is probably much better than lowering defense. So yeah, not really looking too good so far. I'm gonna be honest. He doesn't, just specifically because he doesn't really work. He's not really a good unit in it of himself, and his links are horrible. So just running this guy on any team is gonna be so hard. It's gonna be a pain. And then if you do manage to find a spot for him, what is he doing? A 3.5 million attack stat with 200k defense. And if you're fighting a Goku, you could guard, you could dodge, sure, but I'm not really a big fan of this unit so far. I don't know why they didn't give him attack and defense when performing a super attack. He should have just raised attack and defense. Or, I mean, he could have greatly raised attack and defense too. I mean, if they really wanted to go crazy with him. And maybe just make the additionals just unconditional. Like, you can get them always. You guaranteed 2 additionals that have a medium chance of becoming a super attack. And then I could see him looking really good. So right here we have Loyalty and Fierce Battle. I haven't talked about this link yet, but Loyalty actually, it's key and damage reduction. So right now it's only 2.5% damage reduction, obviously, because I don't have him level 10 links. But if that were to be level 10, it would be 5% damage reduction. And damage reduction links are great, man. I'm going to be honest. With, auto regeneration from the coolers and everything, I will be the first to admit I think it's very, very useful. And I think him having that definitely makes him, a little bit more useful for sure. But 200k defense with 5% damage reduction, that's not going to tank you double digits from normals in these hard red zone bosses. You're still going to tank like 50k. So, and even more, probably. Not 50k is kind of putting it lightly. So 3 million right there, horrible. Not really good. Yeah, we didn't even get the additional. Maybe if he gets both of his additionals off, offensively he could be good, but he doesn't. So, he's not good. So, not really too impressive right there. We are taking the super attack right here, but I did learn from when we took the super attack type disadvantage from the other Goku that this guy tanks it. Okay, he didn't really tank it that well, but whatever. Oh, we got this off. Okay. Little unfortunate because he loses his support, but he still keeps the key support. So I guess we're not missing everything necessarily. 613. Oh my god. This cooler never ceases to amaze me. What is he looking like without big bad bosses? Still 438k. Not bad by any means. And it's just crazy to think about how that Thouser released alongside this guy. Like, how do you release both of these units at the same time and go, whoa, yeah, we got this one. This is a worldwide celebration worthy EZA right here. I mean, the cooler obviously is, but the Thouser just is not it. Not even close. Dude, that Thouser, he kind of sucks compared to this cooler. No, not kind of. He does suck compared to this cooler. And this cooler does have a, I don't want all the cooler fans to come hate on me now. He's really good. But he does have a couple issues in his passive. I don't really like how they made it to where the additional is only when the enemy is in attack down or defense down status. I think, well, let me just make sure that that's what it is before I start getting on to him. Yeah, I wish they would have made the additional just period. It just always happens, but I guess I get it. So right here, we're going to have Fierce Battle and Loyalty active. We are at 199k defense, so basically 200k defense. I don't think I need to tell you that's horrible. Yeah, that's just really not that good. But I will say this. If you are free to play or you are new, you could find use for this guy. This guy is going to be great for the EZA areas that have just released for the free-to-play Metal Cooler squad. They'll for sure help you out. He'll help you out a lot there for sure, because a lot of the units suck on there anyway. So, and he's a really good leader. I think he's 140% to Terrifying Conquerors. He's not a good leader in general, but in the EZA areas, he's a really good leader. So I think running him there would be good, for sure, for sure. I didn't see what our attack stat was there. I'm assuming it was 3.5, just like it's been for the whole video. So not really too impressive, but, I guess it is what it is. What is this cooler at now? We have a lot of support right here. And we are at, 618k. I'm going to go ahead and just transform with him. Probably should have played it, but I don't really think it matters. Keep in mind, we don't have links like Big Bad Bosses active. We're at 712k defense. I know this isn't a showcase for the cooler, but this unit is just so good. I love this unit. He's so fun. His leader skill is so good. His design is, except for the additional, when he, before he's transformed, his design is flawless. I'd say he's absolutely amazing. Well, that's a lie. Okay, I know I keep on saying he's so good, and then I'm going back on it, but I do think maybe if he just raised defense for one turn in his transform state, that probably would have just made him, like, one of the best units in the game overall, but that's just me. I still think he's good. Just make sure you stack in his pre-transform state. You cannot transform him first thing, especially if you're taking him in hard events. But oh my god, all those super attacks, all guaranteed crits. Yeah, all guaranteed crits. And his chance to do crit, it's really good. It's against pure sands or hybrid sands. Obviously, like I said earlier, most of the hard events in this game right now are extreme class dominated, so you're only going to really be getting that part of his passive activated in maybe Broly Red Zone, but I think we could see a lot of super class enemies in the future. So yeah, we still only have Fierce Battle and Loyalty active. 199k defense again. Yeah, that sucks. There's not really much else to say. That just kind of sucks. Is the Birder and Jace gonna die? I only have them 55%. So that's why they're not too crazy. And they don't have their chance to dodge. I don't know. They might die. If we get supered. I forget how hard this guy hits. I completely. Can we take a super attack? No, we can't. Okay. 3.2. Can we get the additional? Come on, look good. Look good. I'm trying. I want this guy to be good. So, okay, we got one additional. Which, yeah. Again, I don't know why they made this guy bad. I think it would have helped Dokkan out so much better if this guy was good, because again, he's a worldwide unit. There's not that many Thousers in this game, so him being good would have made it a lot more just better overall for the game. But unfortunately, they didn't. No clue why, but they just didn't. I do believe we'd live a super right here if we took one. So yeah, we didn't take one either. We do have a lot of HP too, thanks to the 200% cooler friend. So. Ooh, with the double super. Alright. And I think he is stacking right now, too, so. I mean, that's just pretty good. But yeah, we didn't have the 50% defensive support, so that's why the Thouser was a little bit lower on defense. So, alright, so now that's gone. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna kill here. So, do I get Brutal Beatdown? Yeah, I get Brutal Beatdown if I put him in slot 2. 783k defense. It is turn 12, so don't get me wrong, he's stacked a lot, but come on, that's still 738k defense. What is the tech cooler at? Or 83, not 38, sorry. He's at 332k defense, which is still really good. So hopefully the cooler doesn't kill in slot 1 so we can see what the cooler in slot 2 can do, just attack stat wise. Don't super me here. That'd be kind of just annoying. Alright, he didn't. Yeah, this guy hasn't really built up that much too, so I don't think we're going to kill here. Unless we get all the additionals, all crits. Okay, don't crit. don't crit now. No, I said don't crit. Okay, well, we didn't get... Okay, whatever, we're fine. Even if we get an additional right here, we'll be fine. Yeah, alright. So we're looking at a 8.2. He could have 3 more incoming, because I have him 26 additional, right? So... Oh my god. I just can't wrap my head around how this guy released alongside the Thouser. Like, they were drunk or high when they made the unit. Absolutely, 100%. There is no way. The same person that designed Thouser designed Android Super 17. So yeah, that's been the video, guys. Let me know what you think of the Thouser in the comments down below. I can, from what I've seen, I can say for sure he's not that good of a unit. But yeah, that's been the video, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.